Listen. I gotta talk to you. You need to stop trying to be creative. Let me tell you something. You are viewing creativity completely backwards. Many creatives that try to force an image, force a moment, force a time and a place where, oh, this is gonna be a masterpiece, instead of just creating, instead of letting it come to them. Let me tell you something. Creativity is energy. And energy is a substance that cannot be created and destroyed. It is something that can only be transferred, harnessed, kept somewhere, and utilized. Have you ever had a moment where you're sitting in front of whatever your medium is, whether that be a canvas, whether that be a studio booth, whether that be a camera like what I'm doing right now, whether that be a mic, whether that be whatever it is, a computer screen, your notebook, your paper, your pen, whatever it is. And have you ever just tried to sit there and force a moment, force an image, force a time, force a piece, and then you wind up making some trash? Well, that's because you're trying to force something that isn't there. You have to let creativity come to you, because remember, it is an energy. Energy comes and goes. It doesn't just stay. It comes, and when it comes to you, you need to utilize it. You need to push it out. You need to push it forth. Let's use one of the greatest creators of all time, Michael Jackson, as a great example. Michael Jackson said it himself, where sometimes he would wake up at 3, 4 in the morning when an idea came to him from God, and he would go and write the lyrics down, or he would go straight to the studio and lay down a demo or lay down a simple track so he doesn't forget the idea, because he understands how creativity works. He understands how the brain and how the mind and how the spiritual realm works when it comes to creativity, because he specifically said, if I don't wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and write down this idea, Prince is gonna get this idea and do it before me. And you may think that this is crazy, but this is a real thing. Ideas, we don't just come up with ideas. Ideas are energy. Ideas of creativity is energy. And ideas of creativity can be given by anyone. You just have to be receptive, and you have to act. Have you ever wondered, you've had an original thought about something and then wound up a month later, you see it online? You see it as an actual company. You see it actually happen in fruition. You was like, oh, this would be a good idea, but you don't actually act upon it. You see someone else act upon it, right? Because ideas are transferable to all people. Men, woman, child, whatever, baby, it does not matter. You know what I'm saying? You have to act on it fast when creativity comes to you. You know what I mean? All of my best projects that I've ever dropped has been the most natural projects. My biggest video so far, it's not gonna be my biggest video ever, but one of my biggest videos so far, the Black community needs to grow up, that came off the cuff. Complete freestyle, was not scripted, was not anything like that. It was a strictly natural moment of me coming home from going to the gym and witnessing something about my community that I really wanted to speak on, and I spoke on it right then and there. But imagine if I would have waited and I was like, you know what, let me go write the script, let me make sure it's perfect so I can do this and this and that. No. And I'm learning it myself, you know what I'm saying? Like me as a creative who's been in the game for now about a year, you know, I'm still a baby in this world. I'm still a baby in these streets. I'm still learning constantly. And I'm learning that creativity isn't something you force. Creativity is something that you receive. Creativity is something that you receive. Let me say it one more time. Creativity is something that you receive. You receive it, and you are the vessel that puts it out. It's just like a pastor. A pastor doesn't necessarily create a sermon from off the cuff. No, it is received to him, and he is the vessel that speaks it out to the masses. Whether that be his family, whether that be his church, whether that be his church plus viewers on stream, or viewers on live television, or viewers via DVD or Netflix or whatever, right? Pastors are vessels of God's word. And with creativity, you are simply a vessel. You know what I'm saying? Different vessels have different capacities and different abilities. Michael Jackson's was singing. Pablo Picasso's was his paintbrush and a canvas. Michelangelo was via many different mediums: paint, sculptures, artwork and scientific discoveries and all these different things. You know what I'm saying? We all have different purposes as creatives. You know what I'm saying? Some people are good on the mic. Some people are good orators, where they're able to speak greatly. They're able to speak off the cuff and be able to magnetize you with their words. A great example, Conor McGregor. Even though, yes, he is a bit long gone, if I can say it nicely, he's doing a little bit of, snugger booger, whatever you want to call it, right? But he, even to this day, he is such an amazing orator. He's able to really get people standing up and rising out of their seats with just his words, with just the way he speaks. When he speaks, you feel him. And that is one of his skills as a creative, right? You may think like, oh, he's a fighter. He's not a creative. Yes, he is. Because guess what? God put us on this earth to create. He said, be fruitful and multiply. He's not just talking about birth. He's not just talking about human kids, right? Because we were made in his image. He is the ultimate creator. If we were made in his image, that means we are here put on this earth to create. We are here to make sermons. We are here to make beautiful art pieces, beautiful movies, beautiful sculptures, beautiful speeches, all these different things. This is why humans have been capable of making some of the most beautiful, luxurious things, because that is what we are made as. And to understand creation, to understand how to properly be a creator, you must understand that. You must understand that it is something that is bestowed onto you. It's not something that you just come up with. It is something that is given to you. When I started to realize that and stop trying to force ideas and just let it come to me, I've noticed that the ideas that come naturally to me, the ideas to where I'm able to freestyle and be able to talk clearly, smoothly, be able to where, for me, editing wise, it's pretty easy. I don't got to do many cuts. I just got to do a little bit of finessing on the back end. Those are some of my best flowing, my best performing videos. Even with my small audience right now, I'm able to learn video after video and see what works and what doesn't work. So whether you are a musician, like a rapper or a singer or a writer or a producer or engineer, or if you are a painter, or if you are a sculptor, or if you are a orator, or if you are a motivational speaker, or if you are a YouTuber, a whatever it is, stop trying to force it. Stop trying to force it through friction. What you do is you receive and you release. Some of my best ideas came off the cuff. Literally, where it was just like, oh, I need to do this right now. Let me go write this right now. Or I'm never gonna remember it. Or it's never gonna be the same if I don't do it right now. If you get an idea, stop the video. Do it right now. Write it down. Or the idea is just gonna get transferred to the next vessel and you're gonna miss out on your opportunity. Or let's say you write it down, but then you don't put out the idea until weeks, months later, waiting for the right time. There is no such thing as a right time. You create, you put it out, you move on. You create, you put it out, you move on. You create, you put it out, you move on. We get so caught up in, is it the right time? Or, should I release it now? Or, I don't think the people are ready for this, and all these different things. Like, for example, one of my favorite artists right now, Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator is the perfect example of how you should be as a creator. Whether, like I said, no matter what your medium is, it does not matter, right? He says to all of his young dudes out there that's trying to make it in music, trying to make it in art, trying to make it in whatever, just put it out. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting until, I don't think the audience is ready and all this excuses. Just put the camera down or turn on the mic booth or whatever it is and just create. Just create. That's it. That's it. Stop thinking, stop like, I'm gonna wait for the right time. Let me go get my acting degree, or let me go do this, that. Bro, just create. You know, you might not be successful for 2-3 years, but just create, just put it out. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing too. Last thing I want to speak on is stop caring about what other people think, man. I put these videos out and I care about if I like it. You know what I mean? Do I like it? Am I satisfied with it? Do I want the masses to see it? Like, is this something that I am satisfied with? Where no matter if the performance is good or not, I can say, you know what? I put my best foot forward. I'm still learning. That's all that should matter. It should not matter as, oh, is the fans gonna like this? Or, oh, is my family gonna like this? Or, oh, is blah, 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 blah. None of that. All that is noise. That's just noise. Stop thinking, do, create.